If you click this video, I guess you want to make polished and clean artwork with line art, but you hate doing it because of how long it takes to make art like that. Have you ever wondered how illustrators like Mogoon only take one day to make absolute masterpieces? Do you want to replicate that? If you stay with me until the end, I'll show you how I made this line art in only 1 hour and 40 minutes, and this other one in approximately 2 hours. And how you can do this too by taking shortcuts and using a simple technique so you can focus on what really matters on your illustration. This video is useful for whether you're using an iPad, laptop, or desktop for your art, and whether you're a beginner or doing this for years but you can't do things fast. Hi, I'm Sayuui. I've been a full-time anime artist focused on commissions for 4 years. When you're an artist like me, it's important to spend less time on commissions, because less time is more money, and let's be real here, a lot of people want to make polished art but hate line art. Today, I'm gonna teach you how Mogoon can start a full line art polished artwork and finish in the same day with the secret technique, even if you're not as great of an artist as he is. Okay, number 1, stop Ctrl-Zing so much. Of course, this comes with time and confidence, but there's a way you can accelerate this process. Take your keyboard, throw it out the window. Take your fingers off the Ctrl-Z and start using the eraser instead while you're trying to become more conscious about how you're using it. Think about it, most times when you're undoing, you don't even give yourself time to think if the line serves you or not, and you end up undoing a line you think was perfect out of desperation, and you end up regretting it. Now, this is the most important hint of them all. Zoom out. Yeah, you heard it right, zoom out. I spit it out. The first time I heard of this trick, I couldn't believe it's that simple. You can make line art in just a few minutes if you just zoom out the whole character and draw over it. Did you know this? Let me know in the comments. But of course, this is tricky. The reason why I don't zoom out the whole character while doing line art is because it's easier for the lines to become shaky and to let mistakes slip. Another thing about making line art this way is that you need to set a brush to a really tiny diameter, or your line art will end up too thick and not really as appealing as Mogoon's. So I really recommend to keep the zoom at a place where you can see the whole thing, but try to balance it so you don't end up making the line art too thick. If you want to make line art just for the face, zoom in the face, and with that you can make line art on the hair without having to pan or zoom in so much. After I started doing this trick, there's something I noticed about zooming in. You only rotate when you zoom in. The goal here is to rotate as least as possible. Zoom out your drawing, trust the process, finish the line art, and then zoom in to check for mistakes. If you like the content so far, please subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, please leave a like so I'll know I'm doing a good job. Now, I'll have to show you my illustration file so you can see how I cheated to make this process faster. If you want to see the whole file, it's available on my Patreon if you pledge this month, and I'll also make it available on my Gumroad. Links in the description. There, this is the line art. I'm gonna get the reference. There is some detail I didn't add here in this drawing of Aurora I made. For example, there are some buttons here in her shirt. There are also like some ribbons, some buttons. I just simply didn't add. I should have simplified this line art even more, but let me tell you how exactly I cheated. This is the coloring without the cheat, and this is the coloring with the cheat. You see, I forgot there's like this paper wrapping around her tail. I forgot the buttons here, so I decided to add them in a separate layer with the outline tool, and this is what the layer looks like. So yeah, it's a simple thing. You see, I should have done this with the hair details as well, some of details in her ears as well. That could have made it like 10 times faster. This varies from software to software, but this is how I do this automatic outline, at least here on Clip Studio. I go up to the window menu and I make sure that the layer property menu is checked. Then I go here to the layer property menu and I click this border effect. Here I can change the thickness of the edges. Basically, there are 2 ways you can change the color of this outline. You can pick it here from this slider or from this other slider here, and then click the bucket button, and there you go, and that's it. Now you've come this far in the video and you're turning into a drawing machine. Here's a video on how to beat the machines as an artist and to stay selling commissions in the age of AI. And I hope to see you there.